Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to visit the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. There are so many attractions in this area, so if you don't have an opportunity to visit all of them, we're going to narrow it down for you. The Titanic Museum is one of those that you should visit, even if you have smaller children or older adults in your group, because there is something there for everyone to do. So let's jump right in. When you pull up, they have this huge anchor outside so you can take pictures out there. Once you've purchased your tickets, you're given these recording devices, but I'm gonna let Nathaniel explain.
I thought it was kind of tedious to actually listen because you have to type in a code to get the right dialogue. I thought the actual information was pretty fun, but it was kind of unnecessary for the experience.
These devices you will keep and you do use them throughout the museum, but they especially come in hand on the first floor. And I have to say, if you have smaller children, the first floor is not going to be for them. This is more for your history buffs or the older people in your group. You're also not allowed to make videos or recordings. If the first floor is for your older people and your history buffs, the second floor is definitely for the children because it's a little bit more interactive. You can have your cameras, and the boys did enjoy this spot a whole lot more. At one point, we were even able to steer a boat. They had the whole room set up as if you were in the captain's quarter looking out. And then you can actually walk outside and have a completely different experience.
It was like a hyper cold water experience. We could touch water that was about the same temperature as it was when the Titanic sank. And it was like you were allowed to put your hand in it and it was very cold. With the water, the entire room that it was centered around was about the degrees that it would have been on the actual ship. So you get to feel kind of how it would have been to be them. Because even to show it's not water for 30 seconds and you can't feel your fingers anymore.
From here, you do move on to an area that's meant for much smaller kids. So there is a section even for itty bitties. But there was also another section that the boys utilized in this area.
It was one where it was a boat and you would try to climb it kind of. It was, I believe, at a 20 degree, then a 45, then a 60 degree angle, which was kind of just to show you how at certain times how angled the boat was. And it got to a spot where you had to jump to catch on to the next area and stuff because it was such an angled way. You couldn't stand straight on the floor anymore, which I found pretty crazy.
After this play area, you do continue on to another section where it kind of brings it back to a middle ground. It's not really a baby area. It's not really the historical area of the first floor, but it does actually take you through the living quarters, and it actually kind of ties up their stories for you.
Something I liked was that each visitor was assigned a person that would have actually been on the Titanic. I really liked this because you got to follow around their life after the Titanic and on it. Mine ended up surviving and then got hit by a car a few weeks later. This was really sad.
Everybody's person had a different ending. At the end of the museum, there is a shop, and that's where you turn in your listening device. It is not going to be an all-day thing, though. So if you're looking for that, this isn't the spot. But you can easily spend about 2 hours in here. So stick around as we check out the other attractions in this area.